Hi, I'm Laura.
Hi, I'm Katrina.
And welcome to Do It For The Bit, where we've been playing improv games since 99.
Trying new things, trying improv.
Experimenting.
Well, happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Okay, so guys, besties, and everyone, guess what?
I don't even know what you're going to say.
We want to try something new. We want to try improv games. We live silly lives already.
Yeah.
And we can't think of a topic right now, I'm being honest. Can
I
be vulnerable with you guys?
Can we be vulnerable? We've been living a good life, but there's been maybe 1.5 little micro stories that we can tell y'all. The rest of it's pretty none of y'all's business.
Rest of it is turn this shit off. You don't need to know here.
You don't yes, interesting things have been happening to us.
And we have been causing the interesting things because # we are the thermostat and not the temperature.
Right. But the problem is, it's just, that's literally things that have been happening. They're none of y'all's fucking business. I mean that with all love.
All love? Wait,
all
what
love.
Are you talking about? Because I don't even know.
I started a new job.
Oh yeah.
It's just not that fun to talk about.
Yeah.
And it's also it's literally just none of y'all's business. And then you've been on a couple dates.
Yeah. Also none of y'all's business.
But that is also none of y'all's business until it becomes y'all's business. It will eventually one day become y'all's business. But right now it's not.
Yeah, a relationship, this is either going to go one of two ways.
Yeah, and if
y'all
it goes,
will know the outcome.
Y'all will know eventually.
Fairly soon.
So, just hold on to your pants.
You know what would be kind of nice? If we did a really short, little, not weekly recap, but highlights of the week.
High-low buffalo.
High-low buffalo?
It's like roses and thorns.
I've never heard that one before.
I haven't either, and I'm honestly not sure what the buffalo stands for, because you're supposed to say your
Who
high.
Said it? Who said it?
Kaz makes us do high-low buffalo at the end of the day. Tell us your high, tell us your low, and tell us your buffalo.
Oh, is your buffalo your problem or your challenge that you are trying to overcome?
I don't think so. Everyone said something funny when they said their buffalo, so I'm is a buffalo just something that made you laugh?
Okay.
I don't know.
I just think it'd be nice to be here's what we did this week. You know what I mean? A nice little recap of life. And also it would just be nice for us in the future.
Oh, that's sweet.
Because then it's what do we do this
week? A little
week?
digital journal.
Exactly.
Just for us.
As if it isn't already a digital journal. But that way we can just be oh yeah, this week, we did this, and this. That was so fun. Okay, here's some silly stories from those events. Or we can just talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Okay,
I think it'd be fun.
That could be fun.
Would y'all like that?
Yeah, also, I don't want to be so self-indulgent that we're just our lives, you gotta know what...
I'm not going to tell you about a margarita I drank. I'm not going to tell you about...
I will only tell you about something if I think it will entertain you guys.
Yeah, but also I do want to have a little this
paint a picture.
Just a 2-second recap of the week. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
This week was honestly super eventful for me.
Okay.
I had something every single day this week. Mm-hmm. We had trivia on Monday, basketball Tuesday. Wednesday, I had...
Run club
for Global Running Day because we're in our runner girl eras.
Yeah. Did not see that for myself, but here we are.
I got to try my new running shoes, and they were really nice.
What are your new running shoes?
They are New Balance Fuel Cell V2 trainers.
If I feel like editing, I'll throw a picture in. If I don't, then you'll just look it up yourself.
Trust me,
Rewind.
They look really cool. They're really nice. I love the color. They're ice and mango. Ugh, obsessed.
Ice and mango.
Thursday, what did we do Thursday? We had something Thursday was Barbs. Thursday we went to Barbs. Thursday we went dancing. And we threw it back.
Yeah.
Had a great time. Friday, went thrifting, had fun.
Yeah.
And then today, Saturday, slept in.
Woohoo.
Got a shirt for Megan Thee Stallion concert next week.
That's exciting.
I'm very excited.
Very happy for you. I started my first week of a new job. It's just fine. I quit my other job that was in marketing and social media because it was super toxic, and my boss would text me long paragraphs at 1 a.m. because he knew I was awake, which was just so invasive. But
that would never fly in the EU.
Hell no. They would be excuse me, I'm on holiday.
Sorry.
The police are at your house.
I have 3 more weeks of holiday.
So
your business.
Get out of my digital realm, you bitch.
We should move to the European Union.
We should move to the European Union.
Yeah. Anyone.
The way that girls say, oh my gosh, having a European summer, and the way that we're oh my gosh, we should have a European Union life.
we should bring the European Union to America.
We should. I don't like, this is a bogus setup we have here.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. I think work should be 4 days a week. I think money should go, our tax dollars should go towards infrastructure, not the military.
I think it should be like,
and programs that serve communities.
Exactly. Like
hashtag FDR.
Public transportation.
Yeah.
Like education.
Yeah.
Like job training.
Yep.
Like
social services.
Healthcare. Medical care.
Every kid should be able to eat free for lunch.
Every kid should be able free and
breakfast. And breakfast.
So
the money should go there and not to our disgusting, gross military. Sorry to our friends in the military. It's just disgusting and gross. So that's why I'm saying it's disgusting and gross.
So that's why.
Yeah, that's the reasoning. What was I talking about?
Your new job.
Oh. Anyways, yeah, work should be 4 days a week.
Work should be 4 days a week.
And everyone should get, I was literally telling Laura about this. I was like, because whenever you're older, like, you're trained in school to have summers off. And I don't think everyone should have a full summer off. You know, you should get 3 weeks off for holiday like they do in the European Union.
They get like 5 weeks off for holiday.
Or 5 weeks off, whatever it is. You should get that, but you should be able to choose when it is. But you should have one, like, mandatory week off in the season of summer. And
in the season of summer,
you
should, a bountiful harvest.
You should go to summer camp. I'm being so serious. I miss summer camp and I didn't even go to like normal summer camps. We went to
Girl
church camp.
Scout.
No, well, in the summer we didn't go to Girl Scout camp. We only camped in the winter.
No, but we did a few like ambassador weekends and stuff.
Yeah, those were just in the spring. I did one Girl Scout sleepaway 1 week long camp in the summer, and it was honestly so hot I was miserable. Way too hot to be camping. No, there's no AC.
But church camp.
We went to church camp every summer, and I mean, the way that I miss it so bad.
Like, I just want to be outside with my friends.
I want to be sorted into teams that play games.
Who doesn't love school team spirit? Who doesn't love team spirit?
I don't even. I want to be challenged to like memorize verses. Like, they caught my ass. I could be converted so easily if like someone dangled an adult church summer camp in front of me. Maybe not.
Be real.
Oh god, I want to go to summer camp so bad.
We have my sister, she was kind of in a cult in college, and then we were at the Griffith Observatory in Los Angeles, and they were giving out like free pamphlets and books for like different religions and like different sects, and I don't know if all of them were like actually religions, but it was just like different like ideologies and stuff. Yeah. And I was like, oh, Emily, you're just gonna grab one, just like making conversation. And she was like, no, like I'm way too susceptible to cults. So she did not get a free book.
I think it's really good that we didn't go to A&M. God bless our Aggies out there.
I was gonna say this. The only thing I would really want to go to A&M for is the school spirit, because I love having something to root for. Yeah. And so I would have done really well there. I would have learned all the chants. I would have gone to all the midnight yells.
You would have been red ass.
I would have been red ass.
Yeah.
But in a way, I think it's really good for me that I didn't go for everything else. Like for every single thing else, I'm so glad I didn't go to A&M.
Like why can't a more like liberal college in a more liberal area have that level of school spirit?
That level of love and school spirit and like passion and pride.
I think the problem is school spirit gets so tied to conformity, and that's just not very
it's not very like
liberal,
free thinking.
Yeah, it's not very free thinking.
Free thinking individuals be like, I don't want to conform.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Oh my gosh.
You know what I said last night that made me laugh?
What?
Because I kept saying squee and yippee. I was like, I'm a squee sun, yippee moon, and a wahoo rising. And then I said, I'm a colon uppercase D like Venus or whatever, because I just like saying those.
I love expressing my happiness in the moment. Anyways.
If you're wondering what book the microphone is on top of today, it's called Black Sun by Rebecca Rowanhorse. It was a very fun book.
I think it's so cute that we basically have book recs every podcast because we insist on putting a book under the mic.
And I like to change it up. So this one's really fun. It was really good. Like,
what's the cover look like?
It was a fantasy book.
The cover's a little spooky. I'm not crazy about the bird face.
Well, that's like a big part of the book. A big part of the book is like
bird face.
A bird god.
Bird god. Okay.
Yeah, it's like fantasy.
If Bird God had a summer camp, I would be so weird.
You'd be like, I'll do bird face. Shit.
me when I paint myself yellow and go on Sesame Street. And
bird face.
And everyone's like, that's not cool. You cannot do big bird face.
You are appropriating bird culture.
You cannot do bird face on Sesame Street. They will fuck you up. I got jumped by a green guy in a trash can and he was grumpy.
He was grouchy, bro.
He was a grumpy guy. I did not care for him.
Not having fun.
But it's like, okay, at least you're known for something.
At least you're known for something.
Me, I can't go back to Sesame Street because I'm just known for doing bird face.
I can't because I'm always spreading whimsy over there. I walk in, I'm like, yahoo!
You have like a good like following on Sesame Street because you have
a good rap.
Yeah, because you're Yippee Rising and
Yippee Rising and Squeeze Moon and
Squee Moon
and a Wahoo Sun.
Squee Moon and Wahoo Sun are like neighboring millennial stores on South Congress. Yeah, and they sell candles. Soy candles. Hand poured.
I love whenever they're like hand poured in Austin, Texas. It's like, oh damn, this was just a hand poured candle at first, but now it's a hand poured candle.
That's a
Austin,
local.
Texas.
It's a fucking local.
Now,
lighter up.
That is something. That is something unique.
That is something unique.
That is something that's never been done before.
It's never been done before. The way that lives were changed when they made that soy candle, but not only did they make a soy candle, they hand poured
that soy candle,
and they did it here.
They did it in our backyard.
They're
actually squatting.
They're squatting in your rented house.
In my house.
And it's
just like,
the carbon footprint on that soy candle on South Congress is tiny.
It's minuscule, which I mean I have to give them kudos for that.
They're pouring it in the back, and when they hand it to you, it is not solid.
It's actually like you have to blow on it. You have to blow on it, and then if someone like bumps you in the street,
it
you're like,
spills all over your hand.
I'm so sorry.
3rd degree burns.
And then, but you can't sue them.
No, it's
because
local.
it's local. And
what,
then
are
also
you
whenever you sign the
business?
receipt, and you actually have to tip there. So you have to tip, and then you sign the receipt, and it's actually like in the clause that like if you spill wax on your hand and like it's not cool yet, like
it's
you
like
can't
tax
liability.
Tip. You sign here, and then under there, it's like also the candle's not solid yet. If it burns you, it's not our fucking fault. If you sue us, we know you hate small businesses, and you should go back to California, bitch. So you know,
it's like you can't do too much with that.
Anyways, one of our friends, she just quit a local candle company. I didn't know it was a local company. It's a local candle company. One of our friends literally one of our friends just quit a local like soy candle company.
That's poured here in Austin, Texas.
Folks,
this got meta.
This got super real. I totally didn't even realize this until and I was like, holy shit, wait, this is actually too real. My friend had to quit. She's a graphic design girly, and she just had to quit because the boss of the local hand poured
soy candle company
in Austin, Texas. She was asking her, she's like, I need you to mark what you're doing every 15 minutes.
Oh, like bill her time?
Yeah. 15-minute intervals.
That's how I do it.
15 minutes? Okay, but the thing is, she's not like a contractor. She like works for the she works in front of the boss.
That's so different. Because I put my time into a timesheet, and I'm like, and I have to break it up into 15-minute intervals.
She was like, this is so weird and invasive. It makes sense for you because you
have clients.
You have clients.
I have different
who need
people.
to know what their money is going towards. And since marketing and advertising is so abstract, it makes sense that they'd be like, what is our money turning into? If you're a graphic design person
you're like
that is working for one fucking candle.
Oh, I'm designing something.
Yeah, like, are you just gonna type that 50, like,
I'm designing something.
You know what? These next 15 minutes, I'm actually designing something.
These next few minutes, I'm actually editing the design I just did. Like, what?
What?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And also, just, anyways, if you are down on your luck and you're like, I need to start a small business, go with jewelry. Don't go the soy candle route.
The thing is, I love any small ring. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the feeling of getting a new ring.
A new ring. We got this one together. My pinky ring.
Oh yeah, on South Congress.
with Ray. Literally, there's nothing like getting a tiny little ring just to add to your collection. Or a little necklace.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go with jewelry. Go with jewelry.
Like, there's a Portlandia sketch where it's like, she makes jewelry now. And that's literally just a song about someone starting their own jewelry business, and the chorus is just, she makes jewelry now. And I'm like, this is one, so fucking real. Mm-hmm. Two, good for her. You leave her alone.
Making a business.
She's a business.
Okay.
Woman.
You have to start a small business.
Okay.
Next month. What is it going to be? What are you going to call it? Like,
see, my dumbass would like
would do a soy candle company.
No. It just looks so easy. It's so easy. It's not like soap. Artisan soap, that's hard to make.
And whenever they do little designs on it.
Yeah, or they make it look like food.
Oh, I just like whenever they put like an aquarium in a bar of soap. I'm like, oh my
god. Or it looks like a little bubble bath and a ducky's on top. Mm-hmm. Or
that's
it's a frog.
Ecosystem.
Oh
or
my
this
god.
Little animal. Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, artisan soap people, I'm never gonna buy one of your products, but keep doing what you're doing.
I would never be able to use it.
No.
But that's I don't know. I just couldn't. I literally, like, when I was younger and I like ate chocolate like bunnies for like Easter, I would literally feel nauseous, like sick to my stomach. So I was like, I'm eating this beautiful piece of
art.
Work.
Yeah.
Yeah, a machine made it, but it's art to me.
To you.
And it hurt me every single time I ate a chocolate bunny.
Your reverence for beauty is just actually, like, stunning. Like, you had a great soul. Like, I'm sorry the world's gotten to you and you no longer feel remorse for eating beauty, but
I just don't buy chocolate bunnies anymore.
You prevented the problem.
I know myself. I'll just get a bar of chocolate if I want chocolate.
Oh my god, that's so smart.
Or, like, sometimes, like, if I see, like, glassware, you know, like I'll have, like, glassware in the house. And then if, like, you know...
And you're eating the glassware and you feel bad about it.
I'm like, I shouldn't be eating this.
I shouldn't be eating this.
No, like,
it's so beautiful.
When you, like, break a piece of glass or something like that, that always really hurts me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like...
Because it cut you, yeah.
Because it's like, it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
And it's now it's smashed and it's shattered. And it's just sad. It really breaks my heart.
Snaps, everyone. Snaps. Yes. When you break a beautiful glassware and it shatters not only the piece but your heart.
And it's so it devastates me for like a day. I'm not joking, man.
I feel that way if I break a mug. If I break a mug, I'm like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Literally, the chopsticks that Minsaw gave me. She left them whenever she moved, and I was like, I'm gonna
keep gift from my friend.
She left them. They were like, the paint is starting to chip, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the paint is starting to chip. And then I had to remind myself, to be loved is to be changed.
Oh my snaps again. Snaps. We're getting deep this episode. I was saying,
like, this is really vulnerable. Like, I'm being so for real. I'm being so vulnerable.
Back to if I had a small business that would probably fail, what would it be?
Yeah.
I'm
doing bookshop.
Bookshop? That's not I feel like that's not like, I'm thinking like you gotta make something.
Like, I could go to a flea market and sell something.
Yeah. You could do a bookshop at a flea market, but it's just like the weather would just get to those poor babies.
I'd probably do something like upcycling clothes somehow.
Oh, like, okay, so like taking stuff and like patchwork sweatpants.
I gotta say, it's always so funny whenever, like, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna say this.
Were you about to dunk on some resellers?
No, I actually wasn't.
Never.
There are just some people who make clothes, and I'm like, I don't think you should be touching this fabric. I'll be honest.
There's some people who
think your sewing machine should be revoked. You know how some people are like, not everyone needs a podcast. Like, microphone.
Yeah.
Not everyone needs a sewing machine.
But the thing is, those people, I feel like a lot of them eventually get better, but I feel like they should not sell their stuff until they get better. That's my issue. It's like, you fucked up a really beautiful quilt, and you made some fugly shorts. Why'd you do that?
Or like sometimes they'll just like take one t-shirt graphic and then sew it on another t-shirt and just leave the strings out. And I'm like,
how distressed. You know what's more distressed? Me looking at it.
I think like if someone wanted that, they could probably make it themselves.
They could make it themselves, and that'd be a fun little afternoon project for them.
There are some people who
they cut out the Nike logo and then they put it on like a camo sweatshirt.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Okay, Frankenstein. But I don't think this creature's alive.
She's not giving. Mm-mm. So I would probably do like a sewing thing. Something sewing
where you've like upcycled pieces that were like, yeah, okay, that's legit. I like that.
Thank you.
Me, I feel like I would do something stupider, like socks. Tie-dye socks, scrunchies, those are out. I love the idea of starting a failing business to feel something. It's so the desperation, the humiliation, it's so beautiful. I'm crying. Like, oh my gosh, I would love to go to a flea market and sell handmade scrunchies. and just the act of putting myself out there and not like that is just bearing my soul to so many strangers and getting almost like mainly pity and no love. Oh, that is so camp. I want it. No hate to any scrunchy sellers out there. I'm sure they're beautiful.
I just can't afford to spend $10 on a scrunchie.
That's okay. I get that. I gotta fix my business model, but I want to do it. Rachel,
show me to me, please.
I want to make scrunchies. I want to tie-dye socks, but I might like sew a little quirky patch on the top of the ankle. Like a smiley face, but it's like its tongue out and the eyes are X's.
Yeah.
Something that's just really not the move anymore.
It's like 2016 core.
Yeah, I could do 2016 core real easy. Plenty of like stuff to pull from.
Yeah.
Or I would do like a new trend that's gonna be dead soon and like make custom boxers or something for girls.
Oh, that would really pop off though.
I'd be set for 3 months.
I would say 3 months. You're good.
I would have a good summer.
But after that,
you gotta go back to the I gotta restart.
I don't know, but I think it's beautiful when you just try.
I love small business owners.
I respect because it's like that's hard. Doing all that on your also don't even get me started on finances. Having to do all the accounting
yourself,
and like business write-offs and like all that stuff. That's hard work.
Yeah, even just freelancers. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you keep this shit organized. Otherwise, you go to jail. Yeah.
Dude, literally, whenever our friend was telling us about like
our guy friend in sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
our guy friend in sound.
Yeah.
Whenever he was telling us about how all the Excel sheets that he has to use or whatever to keep everything
organized
because he does freelance.
I think we gotta get to the Northwest. ASAP. We need to get to Washington. We need to get to Oregon. Just hang out with some people wearing elf ears in a tavern.
Oh my gosh, those videos of those people like who make videos of them like and they're like in a tavern and they're like
cosplaying.
Yes,
it's like
gosh, I want to do that so bad. I think they're so free. Like they're so free and they're so happy and they have their community and like they're, let's be honest, the costumes are on point. Everything is on point. And like that would be so fun. That's why I really want to go to like a Renaissance festival this year. Like I'm not joking. Like I know we couldn't go last year because I was out of town.
Yeah.
But like
we need to go to a Renaissance festival.
And I need to get chainmail.
I need a chainmail outfit so bad. It's not funny. It's not fucking funny.
Guys, y'all know Florence Pugh and Challengers. Dune 2. Doing two chicks at the same time. Y'all know that one scene at the very end whenever she's in that like outfit? I need that.
She said she was miserable in that outfit because it was very cold.
But she was serving, mama.
She kept me warm. I need chainmail so bad.
I need chainmail. I need chainmail.
Yeah. Well,
someone sends me like a text that's like, send this to 3 bitches. And it's like, wrong chainmail.
Oh my God,
no.
Yeah, so those people who do the fake like cosplay tavern on Oregon, I need to hang out with one of them so bad.
I think that'd be so much fun. They seem so cool. They seem so ill. Like,
they seem so out of touch. It's like, God, you must be like having a blast.
Like, they're having a good time.
Like, you're wiping like a counter you're filming yourself wiping a counter and then slinging a rag over your shoulder and then like in a tank top like leaning down like, what can I get you?
And it's just, I just love it.
Yeah, I know. I need to hang out with one of them so bad, and I just need to pick their brain.
To get swept up in like this magical world. I do love cosplaying though. I don't know if I could never be like a professional cosplayer. You know what I mean?
No.
But I think it'd be so much fun to do.
I'm a little too ironic to do any of that, but I envy people who are genuine enough to cosplay.
I think it's so cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool to be genuine and passionate and be in character. That's beautiful.
Hardcore. That's
so punk. I think it's beautiful. I'm simply not that free, but I can observe and admire. I'm like, you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
What was I gonna talk about? Oh, we need to go camping so bad.
We do need to.
Oh my gosh, this is what we were talking about though, is that I think every adult should go to summer camp, and I think me and you, if we went to a summer camp in the Northwest,
that'd be really fun.
Next year, oh my god.
And I want to, you know what I
Rachel, would say? Show me to me, please. I need to go to a summer camp so bad. I want to do archery. I want to do horseback riding.
I want to do archery on a horseback.
I want to eat in a mess hall so bad.
I want home fries.
I want home fries. I want tater tots. I want there to be a little dessert after my meal of like meatloaf and green beans and mashed potatoes.
I think
it's so
every
bad.
single thing that I'm going through, I'm actually not going through that much.
Frankly, I'm not going through that much.
But I think every single thing that I'm going through right now would be fixed if I could ride on a horse at full speed while shooting things like that Satan and Brave. Like, I
don't know if any summer camps are offering that, but
I can make that happen. Let's make a few phone calls.
We can make a few phone calls.
Like,
give me the bravest horse you know. I'm gonna be firing stuff off of him. Yeah,
that's something I've wanted to do for so long. That's something I really want to do. I want to do it so bad.
That's not like really an activity. It's like a skill you got to really work up to.
Well, they don't call me Talent Laura for nothing.
Talent Laura.
It's Talent Laura.
Welcome to the stage, Talent Laura.
She can do anything. She can pick up any skill like that.
She's picking up skills. Maybe not like in front of you, but like she'll get there.
But like really fast though, like faster than like the normal human.
Oh yeah, above average at best. Yeah, so that's no prodigy shit, but definitely above average.
But like really good,
yeah,
but like decently high.
Yeah, just because
not like second place of prodigy, maybe like fourth place.
Yeah, the passion is what's carrying her. Anyways, that's Talent Laura.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, all my problems, which not really.
Yeah, good. I'm chilling right now.
I'm like fine right now. But that's the problem. I'm just fine. If
I could be better.
I could be better. If I could go to a fucking summer camp. God. Oh, preferably an all women's summer camp, but you know.
I don't know. Sometimes like it's fun to go like summer camp with guys because then you're like
right.
And who doesn't? And that would just make the gossip around the campfire a little sweeter.
Yeah. I don't really have a lot of like need for gossip when it comes to summer camp. Because I feel like the only times I've been involved in any drama at summer camp, I was the victim. Like that time where you went up to me and
Shelly.
Was it you and Shelly went up to my crush and for some reason asked him what ethnicity he was, and then he said, I'm Mexican. And then whenever...
and we were like, wow.
And then he was like, why are y'all asking?
And we said...
And y'all said, Katrina wanted to know. And also, he wasn't even really my crush. He was kind of like... He was just like the resident hot guy.
Yeah, well, this was like 8th grade. So I think he had like...
for some reason,
y'all like the swoopy hair.
Yeah, swoopy hair. Skinny build.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, no, that's actually, I completely forgot about that. That was really funny.
Why did y'all do that to me? Y'all were just like, let's pin it on Katrina, I guess.
She's not here.
She's not here right now, because we're the two people who decided to go ask this hot guy what his ethnicity was. And you know what? I'm glad y'all asked, because he didn't look Mexican, and so it was a real big question mark. I'm just not sure why my name got credit. Why are y'all asking? Katrina wanted to know.
That's why.
That's not true. I mean, I did kind of want to know, but I didn't start that. I didn't start that conversation. I didn't want to know, like, as in go ask him.
That was really fun. I completely forgot. That was
That's
really
what I'm
funny.
saying, though. Like, that's like, I don't need any more of that. I feel like if that situation happened in 2024, I'd lose my job. What's your ethnicity? Oh, Katrina wanted to know.
Get fired.
I'm gonna lose my job. Yeah.
One time
Can't ask cute boys what their ethnicity is anymore because of woke.
I was at a job in college, and I had recently gotten this tattoo. Mm-hmm. And I think I brought up loteria, right? And, like, the store manager was, like, Hispanic. He was Latino. And then I said something, and I was like, oh, yeah, like, loteria. And he was like, wait, he was like, sorry, like, are you, like, of the people? You're asking me if I'm, like, Latino? I was like, yeah, I am.
Legally, no, I'm not asking.
But it was just so funny. He's like, are you, like, of your, like, is your ethnicity, like, of the people? Like, and he was, like, trying to, like, in the most cautious, because this was 2020. This was 2020.
Because of woke.
And I was like, that was just so funny. That's the way you're going to approach the question. I'm like, we're all friends here. You can ask me, like...
Are you... Like, trying not to say the word Mexican seems more racist.
Right? And I'm pretty sure he was Mexican, too. So I'm like, well, what's the point? I will say, you know what? It's so funny how, like, whenever, like, someone says, like, they use, like, Mexican as a descriptor, I automatically get really, like, defensive a little bit. You know what I mean? About, like, other people. Like, I'm like, okay, kind of gearing up. Uh-huh. Because even though, like, if people are trying to, like, just describe, like, their nationality, like, who they are, because, like, people have, like, treated, like, Mexican as such a bad word for, like, just the nationality.
Yeah.
People have said it in really, like, disrespectful and gross contexts that it, like, sometimes I'm like, a Mexican man? Like, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, oh, they're just describing, like, that man is Mexican.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
isn't that crazy?
I saw something about that earlier today where a lot of lesbian celebrities won't call themselves lesbians.
Why?
Because it's just been used in, like, derogatory, like, ways, and so they'll just say that they're gay, and that people just, like, a lot of public figures are not using the word lesbian. There's a lot of, like, weird connotations, and it's just, like, more friendly to just say queer or gay.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, I got no opinions on the topic. I'm not allowed to have any. No.
Get that away from me. Get that away from me.
But it's just, it's like, kind of interesting that, and it makes me sad, because obviously...
Even though these are, like, very neutral terms, it's just a description.
Yeah, it's very straightforward. Well,
it's, like...
very gay-forward. But, you know.
But it's just sad that, like, this neutral description has been twisted and changed, and sometimes I'm like, what bad thing are they going to say about that man? And I'm like, oh, they're just describing who that is. That's really sad.
They're just saying he's Mexican.
That's really sad. That's like my first thought.
Man, yeah.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. My wife.
Okay. This is cheese.
This is cheese.
And what is this?
Oh, what
is
this?
Cheese.
It's cheese. And what is this?
Ooh. Yay. I love that one. Y'all ever seen Borat deleted scene where he goes to the cheese?
That's a great scene.
That's performance art. That's actually not movie anymore. That's performance art.
That's endurance art. And what is this?
That's cheese. Like Marina Abramovich, everything she's ever done, that scene. That's like...
They're very on par.
They're like the same.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. But if you don't know what we're talking about, basically it's a deleted scene where Borat is in a grocery store in, like, Wisconsin or something. Yeah. And he's in the dairy aisle, and he asks the grocery store worker what everything is, and he points to it, and
it's all cheese.
It's a wall of cheese. And even as an American, I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of cheese for a grocery store.
It's almost too much cheese.
It's almost too much cheese.
But it's Wisconsin.
But it is Wisconsin. So, anyways, the entire thing is just, what is these?
It's like 5 minutes, and he goes through the entire cheese thing.
Yeah.
And then the worker is so patient. He's like,
so patient.
That's also cheese. That's cheese.
It's cheese. That's also cheese. What is this? What is this?
That's also cheese.
And what is this?
It's cheese.
And what is this?
That'd be a really fun Halloween costume.
I feel like you've said that to me like 3 times in my life. And it's like, that one for some reason never gets written down.
Just because, like,
you want to go, okay.
I like, whenever Halloween costumes have bits or stories or experiences to them. Lore. I think that elevates the costume so much more.
Yeah. I think it's really sweet that you want to go as a, not just Borat, you want to go as a Borat deleted scene.
Gay people are the worst.
Oh my gosh.
I'm actually going to write that down.
I literally was thinking, I was like, oh my gosh, this year it's my turn to choose me and my
your couple costume.
Our couple costume. It's hey, we can do something too. There's always more than one party. But no. But I was like, wouldn't it be so slay if I was Charlie XCX and he went as George Daniel?
Oh, that'd be really hot.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, we went as the single cover of Club Classics, and then I was like, listen, neither one of us is gay enough to dress as another straight couple. Niche straight couple. Anyways, thought that was fun. But I think it's even, Charlie XCX and George Daniel, drummer of 1975 and producer and fiance of Charlie XCX. That's a great Halloween costume, but I do think going as not just Borat, but a couple's costume that is a Borat deleted scene.
I wasn't saying couple's costume. I mean, like...
I meant a couple of besties.
Okay. I was like, I'm not trying to do this with some guy or some girl.
Yeah, they don't deserve that.
I'm trying to do this with you.
Well, it's a couple in that there's a couple of besties doing it. But I think it's really sweet.
Oh, I do have another duo costume. Actually, I have so many duo costumes I have 3 duo costumes I want to do.
We should go as Fozzie Bear and Gonzo.
Okay.
That could be fun.
The duo costumes I have, we should think about this now. Halloween is so close.
So close.
Will You Wear Wigs duo costume?
Oh, that is so good. I want to do it so bad. Rachel, show me to me, please.
I literally, when I thought of that, I was like, that's so iconic. That'd be a great Halloween costume.
In case you guys missed it, the Will You Wear Wigs.
From Elijah Wood.
Wood and fuck, what's his name?
The other guy's name.
Will You Wear Wigs?
When will you wear wigs?
I was getting confused if it was Billy Boyd, but no, it's Mary. Anyways, he does
I'm
that.
Mary, right?
Well, yes. Well, yes.
Well, yes.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Anyways, it's the prank interview where Elijah Wood can't see his interviewer, and
he can't see him?
No.
I didn't know that. I just know because
that's why he's doing a little funny voice.
I thought they were just besties hanging out.
No, he can't see him.
I didn't, because like the way the camera cuts, you don't know that you can't see them.
Yeah, it's like it was a virtual interview.
All of my life, I was like, man, these guys are so silly.
No, it's a prank.
Oh.
Yeah, because he can't see him. That's why he's doing a little voice.
I was like, oh, he just wants to do a little voice.
It's so funny that he laughs so loud. Because he's laughing. It seems like he's laughing at a real interviewer and he just couldn't take it anymore. When will you wear wigs?
Did you wear wigs?
No.
Have you worn wigs?
No.
When will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
When will you wear wigs? Yeah, that's a good duo.
That's a great costume.
So yeah, I'm very happy with.
We gotta go to a lot of parties. We should do all of these
because we just want to have fun.
We should do that one, and then we should do the Borat deleted scene.
Do you
want to be Borat, or do you want me?
I want to be Borat.
That's okay. If you came up with the idea, you get to be Borat.
And then I was also thinking Sam and Dean would be a good, like a fun duo costume.
Gender bend Sam and Dean, or do you want to dress as boys?
I want to dress as boys.
Okay.
A lot of these are like boy costumes. Borat, Sam and Dean. Will you wear wigs?
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's fun.
And then my last duo costume, I'm going to specifically do this with Lopak.
Okay.
It's JWoww and Snooki. I would be Snooki, she would be JWoww. We would be perfect.
That's
She'd
really
be the meatball,
sweet.
and I would be JWoww, and it would just be amazing.
Wait, Lopak Snooki?
Yes.
That makes sense height-wise.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and then,
Lopak.
And then I would wear like I would put on like a fake tan. I would do my lips, do the makeup. I would get a really like good push-up bra.
Yeah.
And it'd be like a bright color. And then I wear like a little tight little black tank top that says Free Snooki on it.
Yeah.
And some like low-rise yoga pants and like Uggs that are broken into high heaven.
Yeah.
With lots like big hoops and big sunglasses.
Big sunglasses with rhinestones.
Oh, I want to do that so bad.
That sounds really fun. I don't think you even have to wait for Halloween. I think we can just pretend it's a bachelorette party. We should all go as the Jersey Shore.
JWoww is my girl. I love Jersey Shore.
Speaking of fake tan, I was talking to some people the other day, and I remembered that I didn't.
Oh, is this what I'm thinking of?
Oh my gosh, are you thinking of it too? I remembered that someone dressed up as me in junior high, and they put on a lot of fake tanner to dress as me, and like foundation that was like 3 shades darker, and they dressed up as me, which I think is crazy because I'm not that dark enough to justify doing Katrina face.
Wait, who? I don't remember this at all. I think you would talk about like when you would put like fake tanner on your feet because they're so white.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's not a crime. That is just me surviving. I had a really bad foot tan. Like my feet were like glowing white.
Yeah.
And whenever we'd have to go to dances and stuff,
Or like church or whatever.
I would get like Jergens glow and put it on my feet because my feet, like the line was so intense it looked like I was wearing high top Converse.
Socks.
Like bright white brand new Converse.
Wait, who did that? Shelly?
Not Shelly.
For what?
We were doing,
Was it during live groups when we were like all dressing up?
It was
as
during
one another?
live groups. We were all dressed. We did a day where we all dressed. So it was during Bible study. Would you believe? And we were all dressing up as each other. And I think I was you. And I was just wearing I somehow got a hold of your tie-dye Schlitterbahn shirt.
Oh, I love that shirt.
You would wear your bright, like, tie-dye Schlitterbahn shirt with a pair of Sperry's and just call it a fucking day. Call it a day.
And my hair would be in a low bun.
In a low bun. And it's just like, day has been called. Outfit done.
How did you get that shirt?
I don't know.
That was one of my favorites.
Well, anyways, I believe that's because I really remember that. And I remember that Schlitterbahn shirt. So I was like, okay, I'm Laura, I believe. And then this other girl, she dressed as me and she went all out in ways that I, like, at the time, I wasn't, like, offended, but I was just kind of, like, confused because I was like, okay, am I darker than I thought? Mm-hmm. Now I'm horrified. But, like, at the time, I was just more confused because I was like, I really didn't think I looked that different from you guys. It's fine if I am, but you're like bright orange. You did not color match me at all. If you're gonna do Katrina face, get the color right at least.
Yeah.
But she showed up covered in self tanner and like darker foundation, and she was wearing a Girl Scout uniform and holding a giant stuffed frog. And I was like, bitch, you ate me up. What the fuck? I think she was also had some Star Wars connection too.
That's awesome. She kind of like nailed that.
If it weren't for like
the face, she would have bodied that.
She put all of her arms, like
she was committed.
She was committed.
She was doing it for the bit.
She was, well, when you do Indian face for the bit. Brown face. I'm not even brown. Like it's like not enough.
Yeah, because like
me and you, I mean, like, you're half Latina, but you are more orange than me.
Yeah.
I'm like a greener tint. Anyways, I just remembered that randomly the other day while I was talking to people, and I was like, what the fuck
Why
was
did she do that?
Why'd she do that?
That's so funny.
Isn't that hilarious? Yeah. I just realized we haven't done any improv, so our intro's not going to make any sense. We're going to try try and do some like improv games, but we just naturally did some improv in the middle there where we both mentally owned a soy candle local.
And that's
shop.
honestly like kind of like the best kind of improv. When it's natural, it goes with the... Do you want to do improv right now?
Sure.
What's a game?
Basketball.
Alright, so we're trying to put the word basketball into... We're trying to... Basketball. So are we just gonna try to naturally bring up the word basketball in this conversation? Oh my gosh, have you ever seen Cran just make basketball?
What? What?
So on Impractical Jokers, they have this one bit where they're receptionists and they have to like call names for a focus group.
Oh,
but the names, they can't laugh at the names, but the names are silly. It's like shrimp, like Father Shrimp, or like you know, like I can't think of literally any of them.
But yeah, I know what you're
talking
about.
So like they say names, and one of the names is Crangus McBasketball.
Crangus McBasketball.
Yes.
Okay.
And it just makes me laugh every time. You're like, Crangus McBasketball. That's how I would sneak it in.
So we're not actually going to do improv. We're just going to say what we would do if we were doing improv.
Yeah.
If I was doing improv and I needed to sneak in the word basketball, you would be my mom and you'd ask me, what's for dinner, honey? And I would say, basketball.
And then someone in the audience is going, I just paid $3,000 for an improv class.
That is a fantastic SNL sketch.
Have you ever seen Black Box Theater?
Is that when I think that is Black Box Theater. Because they break the Black Box Theater thing to do like one round of improv. And someone says basketball from the audience, and it's, Emma Stone is like cooking, and
Emma Stone is the one who's like,
oh, she's a little boy.
Yeah.
And hey mom, what's for dinner? Basketball. Anyway, y'all should check out Black Box Theater by SNL. Great sketch. Every Black Box Theater sketch.
Very funny.
So
oh my gosh.
Funny.
You know what else we've been learning, Katrina and I together?
Basketball. Nailed it. Oh.
I looked down at my legs. I was like, I really want to like sugar my legs.
Yes, we learned how to sugar.
Well, Katrina did. I'm still in the process of it.
I learned because really I did fast. It too, Laura. I haven't actually done it on myself yet. I don't know how well I would fare. Sugaring's interesting. I think sugaring is a much more interesting texture than slime.
But the thing with the sugaring, it's so hard to get it out of the tub.
Yeah, and you can, so with sugaring, you can either make it yourself with like sugar or water and lemon.
And that's it, which is honestly very slay.
That's super cool. And apparently it's like this ancient technique that they were doing like in Egypt to like wax each other. Cool.
So that's cool.
That's awesome. But I was like getting waxes done and it's just so expensive and I'm just like, I'm not doing that anymore. I can't afford it. And then Laura wanted to get waxing done and I was like, well, we can just buy a tub of sugaring paste and figure this out ourselves as independent women.
And we've been learning and living and loving and doing that. So I would say, ladies,
take matters into your own hands.
You know what I mean? And so does he. I really want to see Chapel Rowan.
I want to see Chapel Rowan so bad. I love her. Basketball. Did it again. Killed it.
Cobweb, you weigh about the size of a basketball.
You weigh about the size? There he goes. There goes my hero. They played Nickelback. That wasn't Nickelback, but they played Nickelback in the club the other day.
They played Nickelback in the club?
Yes, improv. Okay.
Improv. You name a word and I'll associate that word with something. Okay. Ready? Go.
Kamikaze.
I'm gonna say that one song by Rihanna.
Oh my god!
Bitch better have my money whenever she's like pra 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 Louis 13 and it's all on me. You just had a shot. Kamikaze if you think that you gonna knock me off the top.
Bitch.
Mm-hmm. Let's go get it.
I don't think this is how improv works. You're just asking me to say things and then you're gonna tell me what you think. All right. Staples, the store.
This
isn't improv.
Hi, welcome to Staples.
Oh my god.
Can I help you find anything?
Yeah, I'm looking for rubber bands.
Great. You know, people sometimes put rubber bands into a ball, and we actually sell pre-made rubber band balls. That way all your rubber bands are all together. Do you want me to get one for you?
You know what you can play with when you have a rubber band ball?
What can you play? Basketball.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's how it's fucking done.
Yeah.
No, I need like just a box of rubber bands because I think it's kind of pointless when they're already in the ball because I would like to make the ball.
Totally, man. I feel you. I got something that I think you'll like. Here's these box of rubber bands. But it also comes with a side compartment that has paper clips. So that way it's like if you ever need paper clips in the future, you get them and they're already at your house. And you don't have to make another trip. And guess what? They're also cheaper.
I'm not asking for the office supply buffet. I just want a box of rubber bands.
Well, I got you.
I don't think you do.
Here's a box of rubber bands.
Thank you. Where do I check out?
Hey, you see that sign where it says check out over there?
By the giant cardboard of Shaquille O'Neal that's for some reason in every Office Max and Staples.
Oh, yeah. Office Depot different, though.
Oh, fuck. Is there Office Max and Office Depot? Did one of them
I'm a Staples gal. You're asking the wrong person.
Thank you for helping me. I'm gonna go check out now.
Isn't improv fun?
Who are you talking to? I'd like to check out, please. Oh my god, it's you.
Hey, man.
Oh, fuck.
You know, if you want to do like a more like zero waste friendly option.
Stop trying to upsell me.
You could just use the rubber bands that come from your fruit. Like cilantro.
Do you want to make money?
It's the big man. I'm
Shaquille
looking out for the
O'Neal.
little guy.
You're looking out for me?
I'm looking out for you.
Thanks.
Alright, your total's gonna be $437.
$437? That seems steep. I haven't ever bought rubber bands, so I don't know.
Make the prices.
Okay.
Just sell the bands, dog.
Okay.
Kind of like that. I sell the bands. That'd be a cool bar.
Work on that in your own time, man. I'm
That was
trying to
Laura
get out
speaking, not Staples person.
Where am I? Well,
And scene.
and scene. That was not an improv game. I just really went to Staples just now.
I know.
That was crazy.
Dude, do you remember whenever, like, during the pandemic, people would, like, disassociate? Well, not disassociate. They would call it shifting.
Oh my god, shifting.
I tried to shift.
I remember, and I was just like, I'm just
It
gonna let
wasn't
her
really
do it.
working. I could never do it. I tried so hard. But they were like, you have to lay on your... The main reason why shifting wouldn't work for me. Guys...
Because it's not real.
No, I don't think that's quite it.
Okay.
Everyone, let's settle down. This is story time. So in 2021, I was really trying to shift hard, okay?
Were you trying to shift to? The Grishaverse?
I think so. Yeah. Have y'all ever read Six of Crows? That's a great book. Whole
Laura was
series is
trying
great.
to actually go there.
I was trying to go there.
2020 was rough.
2021.
2021.
So there I am, I'm in bed. And I'm looking at different ways to shift, right? And like all these different techniques. How do you shift?
And the grammar's terrible because they were all written by 11-year-olds.
That's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there.
So there I am, I'm trying to shift. And I read that one of the best ways to shift is the starfish method. So you're supposed to lay on your back like in a starfish. And you're supposed to like
And
let
you're supposed to tie ropes to each hand, and you're supposed to let the horses all go at the same time. And that really takes you to a different realm.
No diggity, man. And so then you're starfished out.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to not move, and you're supposed to like think about where you want to go, what you want to do, who you want to see, that kind of stuff. And you like say some words to yourself. I don't remember. So you say some stuff, but then like after you say the words, you're like just like there. You're like there. You're like there. And then as you fall asleep, you're supposed to you're just not supposed to move. And you're like supposed to think about the place. And then
so they're just trying to teach you how to lucid dream.
Maybe, perhaps.
Okay.
And I was never able to do it because I hate sleeping on my back. And I'm scared that demons and sleep paralysis is going to happen to me. And I'm honestly terrified of sleep paralysis. And I don't think I'd be okay if I ever got sleep paralysis. So I refuse to sleep on my back. So I'd always try to starfish on my stomach. But it never worked.
Because you sometimes just naturally sleep like that. So you just be going to bed.
Yeah, I would just... But it was just, yeah, so I never got to shift to the Grishaverse. But I do love whenever people who, like, were big shifters on TikTok are now coming out and being like, I lied. They're like, I actually never went to Harry Potter. Like, I never went to Hogwarts. I never went to Hogwarts.
Draco.
I'm sorry.
sorry.
And I just think that's kind of, like, so iconic.
That's really fun.
Because I think you could really easily just, like, live that lie and be like,
you can live that lie, or you could just, like, change your online presence, delete that shit, pretend it never happened.
Yeah, but I think it's, like...
Dye your hair.
I think maybe, like, it was just eating them up inside. They're like, I have to.
Oh, definitely. Whenever I was little, I pretended I was a genie.
Okay.
And I convinced one friend that I was a genie.
Okay.
And the guilt carried for, like,
actually,
years.
Same.
Did you pretend to be something mystical as a child?
No, I had many people convinced, like, up to this year, that I was, like, Hillary Duff's cousin.
I feel like that's a little bit different. Because that's
the heartbreak is still the same.
Oh, you still feel bad that you did that?
I felt bad that I did it, and everyone was like, I told my sister about this. Like, damn,
you got nothing going on, bitch.
I'm like, wait, am I just in your mind? But no, the heartbreak is still the same when people find out that you've been lying about, like, an integral part of yourself. Because yes, I'm Laura Duff, but yes, I'm also Hillary Duff's cousin. And when people find out that, like, you're not actually Hillary Duff's cousin, like, people get really upset that you lied to them.
I'm sorry. That sounds tough.
So...
Yeah, no, whenever I was 6, I saw Bratz Genie Magic, and I was just super stoked that there was a Bratz that, like, kind of looked like me, but no one looks like a brat. It was just a brat that was, like, a little bit tanner.
Yeah.
And of, like, Middle Eastern origin. And I was like, cool, close enough.
That's me.
I'll run with it. And yeah, so I told, like, one of my neighbor friends that, honestly, telling this story right now, I'm like, I can't believe I lied. And I told her I was a genie.
I hate lying.
You say all the time that you love lying.
Exactly. Who's telling the truth? Is it me or is it me?
One of us lies. One of us tells the truth.
And I have to kill one of you.
You gotta kill one of me to figure it out. Anyways, yeah, she kind of, like, was getting a sneaking suspicion whenever... She asked me to make Pokemon real, and I said I can't do that because you're not, like, I'm not a genie to you.
That's a good caveat, though.
Yeah.
That's like the kind of, like, genie, like, speak that, like, would be right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was really pulling, like, monkey's paw shit.
You
I was making horrible things happen to her because I was just twisting her words.
All the loopholes and stuff.
I was like, oh, well, I can't give you 3 wishes. I already gave 3 wishes to someone else. Like, I'm their bitch.
Sorry.
Anyways.
Is there anything else we want to say?
I think we've said everything.
Let me ask the audience, is there anything else y'all want to say?
We're
all ears.
If you start a small business, I don't mean, like, genuinely. If you genuinely are starting a small business, I'm so happy for you.
Truly. And let us know, because we love to support you.
We love to support small businesses. And honestly, knowing our friends, everyone's, like, incredibly talented. So everyone would do fine.
We're just bragging a little bit.
Guys. If you are starting a small business that is not gonna make it, and maybe it needs a serious rebrand and then it'll make it, what would your thing be? Would it be candles, soap, jewelry, but it's like
keychains, rings made out of forks,
rings made out of spoons? I fuck with those.
They're hard.
Yeah.
We're all ears.
Or socks, scrunchies, something that's, like, kind of a micro trend that's already gone. I want to know because I love small businesses so much.
I do love small. Yes, and so, like, we're just joking around.
The romance of having to rebrand to save yourself, I think, is really beautiful, and I'm like, I hope you make it.
It's like a phoenixing, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, honestly, we actually already have some friends that have a small business that are killing it. Wait, I'm going to look up her official name. It's Gabby Cruz Montez. She should be fine with me using her full name. But
one of my friends at work, one of my other friends at work asked her to make a crochet animal shark for me, a hammerhead shark. And
it's excellent.
It is a perfect shark. It is beautiful. Let me find her Instagram. Let me plug her.
You know, because we like joked about small businesses so much, we're gonna shout out some ones that I think are actually like really good and don't need a rebrand because they're doing fine.
Y'all are killing it.
I want to shout out shop.lovegab. That's shop and then like a period and then LUVGAB. Shop Love Gab. They make incredible jewelry.
And
very beautiful.
Hooked on Miranda. She made my hammerhead shark, and it's literally like you can see it. It's like on the grid. It's beautiful. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Look at these hats that she made some cats.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Stunning. Wait,
hold on. She made a hat for a dog.
It's beautiful. Every dog needs a bonnet. I've always said that.
You can take that to my grave.
And then wait, what's Audrey's?
What Audrey makes?
Oh, what Audrey makes. I don't think I need to spell that one out for you. But she does like she does a lot of children's clothes and like kids swimsuits and stuff, which I think is a really unique one because I feel like I don't hear a lot of people making that.
Because swimsuits, like you have to get like a specific material, and like you know, it's really
that's not a super common pattern either. Because usually when people are making clothes, they're making them for themselves or something.
Right. But anyway, we do have small businesses. And for guys, also, if you're taking anything, most of what we say seriously, that's on you.
Basketball.
We're just having fun, y'all.
I just know, me personally, if I started a small business, it would fail.
And that's something that everyone should know about themselves.
Yeah, and I think it's really funny.
You know how like someone is like, I'm an extrovert, I'm an ambivert, I'm a failed small business owner, but hypothetically
only, I'm not about to waste that much money. I'm not about to waste that business loan.
But
I know this about myself.
So I guess I'd be an extrovert. I'm
a yippee rising ENTP failing small business owner.
Basketball player.
That's
all the bits from this episode in one.
Honestly, now I'm leaning towards soap maker because I love how beautiful they are and how dangerous it's so dangerous making soap because you can burn yourself so easily with the lye. Oh my gosh, if I learned one thing from Fight Club, it's that if I had a small artisan soap business, it's that I would accidentally burn myself. But I just love the romanticization of artisan soap and how it's so unsellable. I love it.
I was going to change what I was going to be, but then I completely forgot. So.
What did you say you were Oh, you're going to be an upselling. See, that's like actually legit. I feel like you totally do that.
Thanks.
I feel like you'd be exhausted because being a small business owner is so hard, which is why we love them.
This Pride Month.
We're
sitting with small
What's the flag for small business owners? And may we fly it?
Anyways.
She makes jewelry now. I need to look up the lyrics to that. Wait, you come up with one that's like silly that you know would not make it.
It would be more like not like a product but a service. I would whenever like you need to name something like a plant, a car, I would give you the name for that plant or car.
I feel like there's white women out there that are already like doing that, but they're coming up with unique baby boy names. Asher. We get it.
I got a Swiss
No offense to the Ashers out there.
I got a Swiss cheese plant and I named it Alfredo and it's perfect.
I feel like maybe I see this for you as your failed small business owner persona is a resin artist.
No.
I think
absolutely not. Absolutely.
I think you would be so good at it. You make those really big pyramids that don't do anything.
I despise resin art. I'm sorry.
That's why I think it's funny.
And the ecological impact of resin art is insane. And for what?
The impact on the earth to make ugly resin art is so funny. It's so bad for the environment. The only time...
No, I remember what I wanted to say.
You would be a glass artist.
Yes. No, I was going to say ceramics.
Ceramics? Really?
Yes. I love sculpting.
I feel like
People don't know this about me. People are like, oh, she's artsy. She likes to scrapbook and she likes to paint. They don't know
when people are talking shit about you, they say that kind of shit all the time. And I'm like, don't you talk about my friend like that. She's artsy. She likes to scrapbook. And I'm like, hey,
she also likes ceramics.
You dumb bitch. Don't talk about her like that.
Like, I really wanted to do it. I was literally talking to my cousin about this earlier.
Ooh, Howdy Ceramics. That's a really good one. Howdy Ceramics. Yeah.
I really wanted to be
follow them.
A special effects makeup artist.
Okay.
And like whenever like they create and mold like the actual clay like on the face, and then they like do like they actually make like the silicone or whatever out of like the clay. I always thought that was so interesting. That's something I still really want to do because I love touching things and I like making things and manipulating things with my hands. So I think that would just be really good for me.
That process stresses me out because you have to think inverse.
So many things can go wrong.
So many things can go wrong, and you always have to think like inverted to like make molds and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm not doing all that. Anyways, yeah, no, I feel bad whenever I go to a flea market and someone's got a ceramics business and it's like the most like it's just like plain plates, and I'm like, girl,
you gotta jazz it up a little bit.
You gotta do something. You gotta rebrand. Let's go. Howdy Ceramics, their stuff is so cute.
It's very cute.
And they are like just like the nicest person ever. I really like their stuff.
You know what other, I don't think this is a small business, but Jupiter Oak Jewelry or something like that. I love her jewelry.
She makes jewelry now.
Because it's beautiful like flowers that are like
in resin?
Not in resin. They're encased in glass. And it's like these flowers that are sealed, or not sealed, but they're like I don't know. Ugh, help.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They're preserved. They're preserved.
Oh, I love whenever I see someone wearing a pair of preserved orange slice earrings. I think that's
fun.
Excellent. I don't know, that probably involves resin, but I think that's forgivable use of resin. Whenever the internet was just like, I think, okay, you can be
Jupiter Oak Jewelry.
You can be Jupiter Oak Jewelry.
These.
Oh, cute.
I think I've sent you some of their stuff before. Like, it's just...
I also love small business metalsmiths. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's also that one that she makes jewelry and belts.
She makes jewelry now?
Yes.
Oh, out of the 8 balls?
Out of like pool balls. Oh my gosh, those are so good.
Look at that.
Oh, that's stunning. That's a beautiful way to preserve things. I like that. Mm-hmm. Say the only valid resin art I think is for bridal bouquets, and if it's done tastefully. But I feel like you can also like preserve flowers just in like 2 pieces of glass and frame it, and you don't have to use resin.
Yeah.
But you know, however you want to preserve it, it's fine. And then I think people who make custom ashtrays out of resin, I think those are honestly kind of fun. Mm-hmm. That's about it. Because, like, what are you going to do for an ashtray? Carve wood?
You get a little trinket.
You can get, a little saucer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You don't have to do resin. But I've seen some fun ones, or they're, like, shaped like pools.
You're like, acceptable.
Acceptable. You could have made it out of ceramic, though.
But.
Anyways,
okay. I think that's it for this episode. I think we've dunked on small businesses enough.
No, we didn't. We love small businesses.
And we also shouted them out a decent amount. And honestly... So therefore, this has been a net zero.
Net zero. And also, I admit, like, if I own a small business, I would be a failing small business. Mm-hmm. Good job. I'm an ambivert. I'm a ENTP. I'm silly yippee rising. What was it? Yippee rising?
Yippee, I don't know. It was like yippee rising, squee moon. Wahoo sun.
Mm-hmm. And then
colon uppercase D Venus.
I quite like that.
It makes me laugh. Like every time I think about it, I'm like, I'm really funny.
And a hypothetical failed small business owner.
Mm-hmm. So if there's one thing you need to know about me, basketball.
Oh wait, I forgot one more small business shout out. Our friend Kate also has a jewelry business. Mm-hmm. And she does, like, beaded necklaces that are super cute. And her business is Bajoggalas. Bajoggalas. So you should also check out her stuff. Alrighty, well, I think that's everything.
Yeah. We'll catch y'all on the flip.
All right. Bye.